Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. And as you can see, we are in a totally different room as of right now. And so this is the new Constrictor chamber. Hopefully you guys kind of like it. I'm definitely running out of room in the other bedroom. So this was my main bedroom. So I just kind of flip-flopped everything around. And it has been a crazy, crazy busy week for me because I'm trying to move everything, trying to build this ARS rack by myself, and it is it's not a pain. It's just a lot of steps because there's almost 500 screws. All these metal pieces and all the plastic pieces basically came in individual wrapping, and so you just have to put everything together. And I'll talk about that here in a little bit. But big things have happened. The big things are moving. So none of the snakes have lights in them as of yet. I just kind of am in the process of still moving them. The other snakes are in the other bedroom. I still have my heater running in there. I have two heaters running in here for space, or they're oil space heaters. They're oil heaters, which lowers the cost on my monthly bill, and it keeps the room very warm, around 84 to 85. So it's around probably 81 or 82 right now. We'll check. Yep, 81. It was 84 degrees throughout the night, which is really where I want it to be, is 84, 85. That's what it was in the other room, and I had really good success with that. So I'm trying to keep the same temperatures in this room as well. So we have Pop-Tart, the Green Anaconda, and the big 8-footer. As of right now, keeping the Burmese in this one until I can build a frame, put the other 8-footer on top of it. But if you watched the last videos, I was having issues with her having really good sheds, and I don't know why. The humidity was fine in the 8-footer. As you can see, she still is very tiny. So we're just gonna keep her in there for a couple of months, see if the sheds get better with her, and stuff like that. Now, in here, the Anaconda never had any issues on shedding, so I don't know what her deal was with that, but gonna monitor that and make sure everything works out, because we don't want her to have bad sheds and have stuck shed on her, because that can hurt her as she grows up. It can cut off circulation and stuff like that, so we don't need any issues with her. But we have the Motley down here, and then we have all the other the stack of the PVCs, which I need to rerun the lights through there, and then everything just got flip-flopped around. So the Argentines up there, the common boa, the albino, and the ghost is down there. So this is basically going to be the setup as of right now. And the ARS rack, I think I'm just going to leave it over there, or I could move it like right here. I'm not 100% sure yet. Just trying to maximize a lot of the room. I do miss the other room a lot. I think I like the other room a lot better. I'm not sure if I like the other room better because it was the first snake room that I had, and everything just started there. And then it was a lot smaller, and it just, I don't know, everything just fit better, which is weird because this room is so much bigger, and I'm having issues with fitting stuff and where I want stuff, and the place stuff. But if I can get this in the right area, I have this wall for a future rack, then I have this wall right here for a future rack, then I have this whole wall right here for something. But in the long run, it should be better. And then when the Anacondas get bigger and the Burmese gets bigger, I need a bigger open area for them to move around and to be able to handle them than the other room. That room's just way too small. But on the rack system, I don't even know where to begin on this. I mean, it took me 2 hours to drive out there, got everything in a huge box. I mean, the thing probably weighed easily a couple 100 pounds. So, I had to break everything down and move it into the house piece by piece. So let's just look into this really fast, because if you guys are wanting a rack system from ARS, and this is the hybrid system. So with the hybrid system, you have to put everything together yourself. Now, if you get the original, everything is welded, and it comes, you can either pick it up or it's delivered pre-built. So you just wheel it in your house or your business or whatever, and then it's done. But this, you got to put it piece by piece. So we're just looking at this really fast. This is taking me hours and hours and hours to do. So there's over 450 screws, and then there's tons of sides, backs, front pieces, and then all these plastic stuff. So this is the side piece, this plastic, you have to screw on every side piece on both sides, which is fine because this is where the tub goes right here, and then it's got a little slot right here for the ventilation area. So this is just kind of like a mock-up about how it's going to go. So you have these little connector pieces, kind of like Legos after you get everything done. And I found after doing this, for me, it was easier to go through and screw on all the pieces at once. That way everything is done, and then assemble it on the floor, and it's really light. So then once it's assembled, you can pick it up and just drop it on the legs as each shelf goes. So if you build one shelf, it's just a repeat of how many levels you have. So this is the 7030. I believe, if I counted it right, it's 10 levels high, 3 across, to give 30 tubs. And then, so we'll look at this really fast. So this is the front piece. So it's smooth on where you're gonna look at it, obviously, because you don't wanna have it to look ugly. So then if we look on the inside of it, you have to screw down 3, and then each 70 series or 50 series you do, it's gonna depend on how many tubs across. It's gonna how many bumpers that you're gonna have. Now I honestly don't know why these are on here, because nothing touches this, or the back ones, but I just put them on anyway just because they said to put them on there, and apparently it'll do something. I just don't know what yet, because I put the tubs in there and the tubs don't reach up here this high, so I have no idea. I'm sure I'll find out sooner or later. So in the front, so that's that. And then the sides, smooth, and then you just screw on 2 screws, and then this whole plastic piece fits on there. And then we go to the center. So this is where one tub will go. This was nice because this was already screwed in. So this is the center divider right here. We have another center divider. This is where tub number 2 goes. Tub number 3 goes, so we have the sides here. And then on the back piece, we had to add 3 more bumpers, and then on the side that we don't see, we have 3 more stoppers right here that hang down a little bit, so when you slide the tubs through, they don't go flying out. So if you slide a tub in too fast, if this is open, the tub doesn't come jumping out. Now I really wish, and I don't know if it was an option or not, but the tubs coming out this way, there's no way to catch them. So if you come out too fast, the tub is just going to fly out on the ground. Now that could be a problem if it's 10 high. So if you have multiple cages or rack systems, and I know some of them are, the tubs are smaller, thinner, and so if you're used to pulling out tubs that are like here, or 70-30s here, and you pull like I don't know, a 50-40, and you're not paying attention, you could send your snake flying on accident. But so I did 2 rows right here, and we have the heat panels already in here. So it comes with Velcro. They just sit on here and they get Velcroed on right there. And then you can position them really wherever you want to, I would assume, because the tubs just slide straight over it. Now I did opt to get the extra insulation on the bottom. I think that was like $50 extra, but I just went with the standard size. I know you can upgrade to the 8-inch wide heat panel. I didn't want to because I don't know anybody who actually has done that. And I think it's an extra like $300 or $400 for that. And with how expensive these rack systems are, trying to save some money. And if you don't need it, then I'm not going to do it. And the room is heated anyway, so I think it'll be perfectly okay. And then, so this is basically how it is all set up right here. See what I'm saying on these bumpers? Like, they don't really, nothing touches it. I think that the tub might slide up on it, but it's not like the tub can go up and over. I don't understand. And then the front here, it's right there as well. But so this is the panel that I was talking about. I need to get some more lighting in here. But so this slot on the bottom is for the tub, and then the thin one on it is for the ventilation panel. So one side doesn't have holes and the other one does. So I'm assuming, however you want to set this up, because it goes both ways, you can have the ventilation in the front or the ventilation flipped around to the back. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the ventilation in the front, and these just slide up very easily in the slots. and then they just get pushed in and then they click in. Very easy to take it in and out, and then you just put the tubs in here, and that's it. So I went ahead and got the clear tubs with the built-in water, because you know I was having issues with the snakes spilling their water, and then the mulch and stuff was getting disgusting. So this should prevent that from happening. I got the clear ones just because you know, so it could kind of do like a night and day contrast type of a thing. We'll see how it works out. I see a lot of people just running the all brown ones, which is fine. No problem with that. I just decided to do something a little bit different, and then we'll just kind of slide this in really fast. So, and then that's it. So slide it out, and then there's nothing to hold on to it, like I said, so it can come shooting out if you're not paying attention. But it kind of hangs on there, and it'll stay with the snake in there and stuff. It'll stay. So these are really, really big. And then in a little bit, I'll show you guys this completed in the next couple of hours for me. And then we'll add Repti-chip and then a snake in there so we can see what it looks like. And since all my snakes are really small, that's a very big tub for them, which I'm excited for. And then it'll clean up everything because I don't have millions of tubs just lying around. And that is pretty much it. So that's the adventure of what's going on. I'll keep you guys updated on everything that's going on as I try to do. And I'm really thinking about getting rid of this fan and light thing because I don't like it. Maybe put in an LED light strip or something easier, cleaner and nicer. But that's it, guys. Just want to say I appreciate the support on the channel, and I will update you guys on the next video of when it's done, when the snakes are in here, and then maybe just do a setup, like putting the Repti-chip in with the snakes and labeling them and stuff like that, and then getting the lights in on all of this. But yeah, this has been a very very long week, and it's been a very, very long move. I never want to do this again, but I mean, who knows if I move again or if I get a barn built in the backyard, who knows what's gonna happen. But never say never, because something always ends up happening where you have to move again or relocate the snakes to somewhere else for a bigger operation. But future goals. So this is just how it is for right now. But again, I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching, and I will definitely keep you guys updated on what's going on with everything. I'll see you on the next video.